What is the real cost of education versus incarceration? There are studies out there that have been done where the price of incarceration is way more than the price of an education in school or even daycare. Daycare on a low end is around $500 for one child per week. Now, when we're talking about incarceration, it's about $24,000 per person. So, what would per year? Per year. So when we talk about the price of incarceration, I'd rather spend my dollars educating someone so that they're not going on that path to incarceration than to spend it with them being incarcerated where they're not getting any rehabilitative or educational skills from the local government, because all of those things were cut out. There was a time when you were incarcerated, there were educational programs that were brought into the prisons and to the jails. But because of budget constraints, all of that has been cut out. So they're relying on people and organizations to come in to help them fill that void and gap in education. So that's where I come in. When we look at the educational system and after school programs and daycare and incarceration, I look at different countries, and one country in particular was China, because in that country their kids study 10 hours per day. So from 8 o'clock in the morning until 6 o'clock at night, they're in school, as opposed to over here in the United States where we're in school from like 7 till 2. And depending on what grade you're in, it gets less and less. Now, if you have a daycare program, programs are usually in the morning or they'll be in the afternoon for maybe 2 or 3 hours. But when we look at other countries and how they value the education, and what we look at education over here is vastly different, and you can see why. Now, that's not to say that they have more or less people that are incarcerated in the Asian region, but I'm just saying when we look at who is doing what in society, in what areas, we can see that we are far behind that particular country. And that's just one example. So I'm not sure if a daycare is going to help. I'm not sure if after school programs are going to help. But I do know that if you're in school a lot longer, you get into less trouble.